Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Hearthstone deck spotlight. My name is Tommy Wave, and today we'll be taking a look at a Kiwi and Bacon creation. Shoutouts to Kiwi and Bacon, one of the best Hearthstone content creators on this world wide web. We're going to be taking a look at a budget Onyx Rogue deck that they put up. Onyx Rogue referring to the lesser Onyx Spellstone. This is the Rogue Spellstone from Kobolds and Catacombs. Destroys one random enemy minion for 5 mana, which is, you know, same cost as Assassinate, same cost as Vile Spineslayer, so not a great rate there. But when we play 3 Death Rattle cards, it upgrades it. So this is going to upgrade it to destroy 2 minions. We can upgrade it once more to destroy 3 minions. And obviously 5 mana to destroy 3 random enemy minions, that's a really good rate. So that's kind of the build around me incentive for the Onyx Spellstone. And to go with that, Kiwi has included a who's who of neutral budget Death Rattle cards. We've got Mecharus, we've got Loot Hoarders, we've got Devils or Eggs. Devils or Egg jumping out as being one of these kind of, you know, format defining cards with a lot of death rattly decks out there. This one taking really big advantage of the egg with Necrium Blade, card from Boomsday. 3 mana 3/2 weapon, and on death rattle it triggers the death rattle of a random friendly minion. So the great thing with this card is you can put down the blade, trade into something, and then next turn you can play a Devil's or Egg, or perhaps one of these Blight Nozzle Crawlers or these Kobold Illusionists, get an attack off with a Necrium Blade and guarantee that you have something nice and juicy to trigger. So to go with a lot of these cards, we've also got a bit of a top end here. We've got Rotten Apple Balm at 5, a Singleton Bone Drake in here, which could help us get some nice juicy late game finishes, and Mechanical Whelp, another nice huge death rattle, summoning a 7/7 dragon, the big egg as it were. And we'll be looking to either get some Necrium Blade triggers with that, or possibly drop it copy into play with our Kobold Illusionists. And we've also got Deranged Doctor and Violet Worm also playing, I guess, the same role there of, you know, big, huge minions that we can drop into play with a Kobold Illusionist. There are some other interesting cards in here, like you've got the Saps, you've got Fan of Knives, so we can play a bit of a general game against a lot of things. Eviscerate, I imagine this is going to be removal most of the time, and one of Roll the Bones, which yeah, we love variants, we love rolling those bones, so it'll be interesting to see how many cards this can draw us. The most interesting card in here, though, that we haven't played with before is Violet Haze. So we'll be keeping an eye on this card to see just how good it is. Is it going to be continuously giving us horrible 1 and 2 mana Death Rattle cards? Is there the pool actually like healthy enough that we can get some nice answers? Or nice threats, rather, in that with Violet Haze. So, without further ado, we'll jump into some games, and we'll see how we go.
You asked for it.
Okay, up against a mage. Definitely expect this to be of the big spell variety, so I think keeping this Roll the Bones should be pretty good.
Job's done.
Hopefully give us a bit of time to find some gas. Yeah, I'm guessing the game... Whoa, okay, never mind. We have no time. Let's battle, Loot Hoarder. At least this is good, they should ping. Then we can set up the Necrium Blade. Kill this Cyclone. No ping. Coin ping. Opponent really wants to hit us for 5 here. Can't say I agree with the line. We will set up the Necrium Blade though.
Here we go.
As particularly against the minion-based deck, actually getting a Necrium Blade trigger on this Blight Nozzle means that we can really clear a whole board down quite quickly. Though I wouldn't fault anyone for wanting to dagger up there, just especially with two Blight Nozzle, 2 Necrium Blades. We may as well. Wow, actual Murloc Raider. You know who enjoys raiding? Raid Leader. Not this guy. I enjoy reading.
This was sent in by Morgan Davey. Keep it wavy. Morgan Davey, thank you.
Temporarily now riding the wave. Now you're following. I thought you were following the whole time. How interesting.
I wonder.
Kind of want to go Devil's Oar here, but we'll go Devil's Oar with the next one.
Here we go.
Job's done.
Look, TBH, so did I. But turns out, yeah, I always just got the Twitter notification. Oh, that's fair enough, yeah. Ooh. Megazaur. Divine Shield. Well, that's a pretty good draw. Alright. We're on 14 though, which is pretty risky. I imagine this deck is probably a Book of Spectres style deck that still plays the 2 fireballs as reach. Might even still play the Primordial Glyphs. Oh my gosh. Relentless. Relentless. I would like to not take any damage here.
I wonder.
I think I have to. In order to keep it. Like, we could trade our Blight Nozzle and the token.
I wonder. Here we go.
Oh, if that's the fireball, then GG. Nope. This is a mech. Excellent. My initial plan there was to go Devil's Oar Egg and then Blight Nozzle, but given that we've played both of our Necrium Blades, I think we actually want to get the thing that has stats out there. Well, we're dead to burn anyway, right? So...
Put your faith in the light.
Fireball! No? Nothing? Can we kill our own apple bomb in any way? Not easily. Alright, let's see if they drew it. This is lethal. Double Frostbolt. Single Fireball. Nice. Not sure if there were fireballs in the deck. I would have to imagine so. Most Murloc mages do need that little bit of extra reach, but got there. Nice. Thank you, Blizzard, for not interfering in that game. Alright, so up against Garrosh. Against the Warrior. I think we'll keep this Loot Hoarder, and I'm tempted to keep this Violet Haze. I don't think many Warriors out there are doing too much early on. And just, this should give us a little bit of extra value. We can start throwing some minions at our opponent. Keep the Spellstone, we finally get a chance to see what the Spellstone does.
None will survive.
And it is odd. So not fatigue. No, there will be no Dead Man's Hands. You want to see Sir Anoya's inner suffering. Side-eye. Unfortunately, this Fan of Knives not going to be as useful as they were in the previous match. Nice.
Hey, give me that.
Well, we sure can. Nope, can't do anything. Can't really do anything with this. I guess it does upgrade us, but it gives us one trigger closer to a Spellstone. This, the Threshodon and cards like Violet Worm are actually... could actually be pretty good against this kind of warrior. Anything that forces them to use multiple multiple board clears. So we've got one upgrade on our Spellstone.
This jungle hides many secrets.
So many secrets.
Hey, give me that.
Them bones, them bones, them bones. AK, what's going on? Good to see you in the chat.
Get me out of here!
Get me out of here! Good.
Keep away!
Well, I kind of wish we drew that. Oh.
Too soon.
We got to try and keep our positioning in mind for Super Collider as well. Seven mana Giggling Inventor. AK, what have you done? your presence here is you've ruined yourself. How do we want to handle this? Probably with a Fan of Knives. Never mind, I'm out. Alright, see ya.
I wonder.
I'm so sorry. Oh.
Keep away!
Always punished, yeah. Never rewarded, never lucky, always punished. What you don't know is that this is some kind of like... Is this the Brawl? No. This is some kind of like... simulation that was waiting for you. It's just waiting for you to tune in. Do we just fire off this spellstone now? Probably not.
So many options.
Monsters behind you. So we could get some pretty sick death rattles off this. I hope maybe our opponent thinks that we're like Malachos. They're just gonna freak out about the Cobalt Illusionist. Like, oh, I used my L on this egg. How could I be so foolish? Anyway, I hope that that's what our opponent's doing.
Now.
Some kind of Illuminati conspiracy. Yeah, you are the Truman. You are Truman. I didn't want that one.
Light the fuses!
Nice. Deal with my Threshy boy. Look at this, look at this big, stupid thing. Look at this creature. Our opponent is playing real cards. Real cards. Real swords. We've got this sated Threshodon. Majestic Threshodon. I mean, we could kill all three of them.
Here we go. So many options. Choose soon.
Oh, that's a big boy. Oh, that's. Oh. For some reason, I thought it was only going to give me rogue or neutral cards. Come on, Threshodon. You can do it. I believe you. I believe in you. If this game ends without us ever playing this spellstone, I think that's impossible. I don't think our opponent can. They can fatigue us. That's a good boy.
So many options.
Still one off the of killing this thing.
I wonder.
I think we'll just play Apple Bomb. And the dagger. Get rid of this. Oh, wait, we were actually about to play a powerful card? Yes, Eddie. Oh my gosh. Stack them up. Don't particularly want to fire this one off yet. Maybe we just should. Yeah, I think we should.
Here we go.
Like, even though our opponent just Omega Assembly, they're going to have a whole bunch of minions that they're going to want to deploy. It's a nice tempo play. It's going to force some reactive stuff out. And the fact that they both have 5 toughness is pretty relevant.
Light the fuses!
It's a good get. Razel, what's going on? Oh my gosh, 2. Tremendous. Tremendous. I guess we'll have an Ashbringer, right?
Put your faith in the light.
Here we go.
Why, thank you. Get a nice upgrade. See if they can answer the Tyrion immediately. Got another one where that came from, bud. Unless you silence my Tyrion, then I don't.
Out of my jungle!
Nothing much. Trying out a different OTK Druid build that I made. What are you? What combo are you using? Oh no! This is the worst Christmas ever.
Don't test me, child.
The red one tastes like cherries. Didn't know that, deranged doctor. Thank you for letting me know.
Out of my jungle!
Is this created by Stonehill?
Out of my jungle!
No, this one was. Oh gosh. That's right, we are losing a bit of momentum.
Don't test me, child.
Here we go.
Aviana Coon Malagos with spells for the kill. Okay, sweet. So the kind of Psych Melanie combo decks in Wild. Oh jeez. Definitely have to sap one of these back. Keep some momentum. Probably sap the hatchling. Necrium Blade. Yes, please.
Don't test me, child.
Here we go.
Monsters behind you!
Alright. We have a bit of a board. Surely this is where they have to start brawling for minimal value. The Murloc remains.
I'm unstable!
What? Why are these positioned like this? Where's my 7/7? Where's my dragon? Like, is it here?
So many options. Incredible.
Does my opponent see the dragon?
Astonishing.
What? What?
Don't mess with me.
Here we go. I'll choose soon.
Okay. Am I seeing this wrong? How do I ticket Blizzard about this?
Truth is my shield.
This is very strange. I would very much like to have another dragon.
Astonishing.
Here we go.
Especially because I wasn't a PC. Saw the non-minion come up. Right, so you're seeing it as well. So bizarre, right. I'm wondering if our opponent sees it as well. Or doesn't see it, rather. Wow, it would be great if I had a 7/7 right here. Hey. I assume they do since they're emoted. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Hope so. Oh, this doesn't die. Whoops. We goofed that one up, friends.
I wonder.
Oh, still keep pushing through.
The red one tastes
Here
like
we
cherries.
go.
Maybe we can get the space back after another brawl. Who knows? If they brawl again and the invisible minion lives, it's going to be a very interesting time.
What now?
Just our luck. No. We don't talk about luck here. Hey, that's something I can slam my Nosley boy into. Speaking of slam. Wait, what if they hit one of these with a super collider?
Here we go.
It's Halloween? Oh my gosh, yeah. It's doing his best Harry Potter cosplay with the cloak of invisibility. Whoa! Speed is speed, boy.
I'm almost out of cards.
We are almost out of cards. Thank you, deck.
I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
Damn it, Blizz. Give me that star back. Come on, my dude. Come on. And look, if they time out, we win this game. I'll take it. I will take it. Hit us for 10. Brawl. Shield block brawl. Brawl, come on, do it. Super Collider. Come on, hit this thing. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Damn it. Face with a Super Collider. What?
I'm out of cards.
Our opponent is a coward.
Don't mess with me!
Here we go.
What a coward. Okay, they have redemption. A shot at redemption now. Getting trolled by the engine and the opponent, yeah. That's pretty BM, the Super Collider. Uh-oh.
Astonishing!
Uh-oh. Oh dear. Game note, don't know what to do. It's our opponent's turn. Does that mean they time out?
I wonder...
We're gonna find out. We are going to find out here. Ah! Oh, there's a brawl. Holy heck.
Well played.
Well played to our opponent there. Well played.
Well played.
I give up.
Well, that was definitely the strangest thing that I've seen happen in Hearthstone for a long time. Hello, hello, hello indeed. We're here with KiwiiNbacon's Death Rattle Budget Onyx Rogue. I think we'll keep this Roll the Bones. We don't have too many 2-drops and 1-drops in the deck, particularly proactive ones that we can deploy. It's really just the Loot Hoarder and the Mecharoos. So having something to do on turn 2 if we didn't want to dagger up, I think that's okay. We'll send everything else back. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Odd.
None will survive.
Alright, well, this Mecha is going to have to put in a bit of work here. I think if we can stabilize on a reasonably high life total, we actually have enough bigger things in this deck than our opponent that you might actually stand a chance. But that does involve us, you know, I think if we get to down to like 12 or something, anytime that we're in range of just getting killed by a couple of turns of Vine Cleavers, that's when we shouldn't be happy. Ooh, 1, 2, just the 2.
Here we go.
3, actually, yeah. 2 mana, draw 3. Take that, Book of Spectres. Ah!
Out of my jungle!
Stonehill here. It's pretty good for us. So maybe next turn we just go Loot Hoarder, eviscerate the Stonehill, just kind of get it out of the way. Opponent still has the coin. I don't know what they'd be thinking about here.
Happy Hallow's End.
Hello, hello, hello. Mind if I roll knee?
Oh, I didn't notice that it had the it had a Hallow's End emote already. That's so cool. Sir Annoyo. Oh no. They went for the lore pick.
Here we go.
Hey, give me that!
What do we get? An egg and a spark drill. A spark drill could be useful as like a kind of overcosted removal. We have both our fans though, which is very good.
Out of my jungle!
Wow, it's a really... they're really not pushing the advantage much.
Reporting for duty.
So 6 mana. Could fan and play an egg. Use our dagger to kill the Annoyo. Yeah. I think that's
I
fine.
wonder. Here we go.
See if our opponent freaks out and overreacts a bit to try and get rid of this egg. Maybe like a coin vine cleaver or something. These deranged doctors might actually do a lot of work for us. Dark Rituals, welcome to the chat. What are we playing? We're playing a Kiwi and Bacon creation. This is a budget Onyx rogue, so Spellstone rogue. And it's interesting. First matchup up against the Odd Paladin, who's had a really kind of defensive start. Haven't been using their hero power a lot, instead been playing a lot of Stone Hills.
Hello?
Kind of concerned that they have such a full grip, but we are on a pretty healthy life total, and that means we can start dropping these big 8 drops.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Well, this might be the perfect opportunity for the Spark Drill. Trade in here, we can then kill the War Leader and use one of these sparks to kill something. Unfortunately, we only get 1 spark. Rogue Spellstone has been weak in the past. Absolutely right, Dark Rituals. It's not been the greatest of these Spellstones. Something that I didn't mention when we were talking about the deck at the start is that, you know, if you compare the Rogue Spellstone to the other Spellstones, you really start to see the big differences. That, you know, with the Hunter Spellstone, not only is it easy to trigger, but it's always beneficial to upgrade it. Whereas the Rogue Spellstone, in some matchups, you don't want to kill more minions. Like, there's not a huge benefit for doing that. So do we want to just fan an apple bomb here?
So many options.
Would also have considered maybe getting one of these Cobalt Illusionists out and the Mecharoo. So if the Illusionist goes off, we've got plenty in here. I would love to see it. Shaman's kind of bad. Yeah, at least the Shaman one has a big payoff and you can build your deck around it. Whereas because the Rogue Spellstone is reactive, you know, sometimes you just... the thing that you're trying to react to doesn't exist.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, well, if our opponent's got the level ups, they are definitely going to get them off.
Monsters behind you!
We lose to it though. 2/8 plus 12, we'd be on 1, but this Vine Cleaver kills us. So, yeah, if they've got the level up, we are dead. Unfortunately, both the Fan of Knives were not really enough.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Opponent maybe just doing the math.
Mushroom power!
The monster math. 2, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 23.
Well played.
GG's. Unfortunately, it just never really felt like we were properly in there. But we also didn't draw our Necrean Blades and that kind of stuff. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens when we do draw our Necrean Blades. But regardless, I still think we're it's a bit of a tough matchup for us. Without any like early game threats and stuff to start working over the Paladin when we do have the Fan of Knives and stuff. But we'll jump into the next game.
You're back.
Okay, up against another mage. I mean, we did just play that Murloc mage, and Fan of Knives would be very good against Murloc mage. And we can just cycle it against Big Spell Mage. So I think we'll hedge our bets a little bit here. We'll keep this Fan of Knives. Both fans. Well, let's really hope that it's Murloc Mage. Blade's good. Mergurglurg. 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 Come on. Let me see those beautiful fish boys.
Time runs out on me.
Damn it. 0 fish. Well. I have 2 mana, draw 1. Really? Really, opponent? Truly riveting. Alright, our opponent is back. They played a Keleseth. We'll just dagger that down.
Here we go.
So, still probably Big Spell. I've seen Keleseth crop up in Big Spell Mage a couple of times. You know, it buffs up things like Tar Creeper, Stonehill Defender, Apple Balms, that kind of stuff. Let's get that big body out. Next turn we can Fan Eviscerate. Actually get some use out of the Fan of Knives. But, definitely not our matchup. Polymorph on the Apple Bomb's interesting. Well, that's definitely what we want to crack our blade on. So let's the Violet Haze. Oh, Sherazin. That is a good card, friends. If we trigger this, does it just make this one go dormant, or does it like spawn a separate one?
Here we go.
Oh my gosh. I want to do this. I want to do this. Mechanics questions are so good. I feel bad for not being able to answer them. I'm too used to being asked things and knowing. Bang! Give me a 7/7. Sweet essence. Spark Drill is definitely the most anime sounding of these cards. Can't gather or search this one. Yeah. I'll just search up Sherazin in magiccards.info. Tommy Wave, how are you? Jimbo De Niro, how are you? I'm doing very good. We're enjoying our Wednesday. We're playing some Kiwi and Bacon creation. The Onyx Rogue. That's pretty good, hey?
So many options.
So many options.
Here we
I'm actually going to try and set up this Illusionist Sherazin. Yeah, how have you been, Jimbo? What have you been up to this week? Been playing Hearthstone, Magic Arena, checking out some other games. I actually was playing some Disgaea 5 last night. Picked that up for PC. I've been very excited for it. Been very dismayed at all the delays as well. No games this week, too much work. Well, you'll definitely be happy once you've gone through it, right? That's not Jaina. Let's get rid of all those death rattles for me there. Don't be a death rattle, come on. Of course it's always death rattle.
Rotten to my core.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna set it up. All we need to do is not draw. Let's see. Violet Worm, the two deranged doctors. We can draw the last mechanical whelp, I think. Yeah. So 3 draws that we really don't want because we can't play that minion and play Kobold Illusionist in the same turn.
How long can this go on?
No, we can't trade with that.
Go on.
Can get some use out of these Phantom Realms though. Alright, this is becoming too hard. We're just going to get the Sherazin out here. Oh no, they still have a Polymorph, right. No, I think we're still on our game plan. We're still on our bullshit.
Mind if I roll
sure. I mean, this blocks a big meteor. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna have a Sherazin. We're losing this game anyway. I've decided it. I'll be on vacation next week, Jimbo. Where are you going? Yes, clear my board. Oh no. Damn it.
Ooh, monsters behind you. Mind if I roll need?
Here we go.
We got it. We got it. We're very dead though. But we got that user-defined victory condition. Hawaii. Oh my gosh. I've never.
TC-130 into dislocator.
Okay. They didn't steal our Sherazin. That's the most important part. I've never been to Hawaii before. That's really cool. Have you been there? Is it first time or something you're going back for? Did it delete 0 cards? Probably. You got Egos.
Here we go.
Oh! Don't lose to fatigue, you say? Cube too?
Choose soon.
Okay. Get behind this. We might actually be able to trigger these Sherazins.
Pinch of death card. He loves you.
Spiteful. Big boy. Well, been there 15 times. What keeps you going back?
Here we go.
Alright, looks like we're never ever getting these Sherazins awake again. Off to play with people's brains using magnets? What? Oh my gosh. Have fun, Eddie. I want to play with some brain magnets. Enjoy, enjoy.
Sweet essence.
Well played.
Yep, I agree. GG.
I give up.
So, we got a bit memey there, I think. And I would really like to know what happens if you just trigger a Necroian Blade with a Sherazin in play. Does it like pop out an extra Sherazin that's dormant, or does it just make that Sherazin go dormant? But we'll take a look at the deck. Ultimately, I think the one thing that the main kind of issue with the deck that I have, I think the top end of it is fine, all the way up to this kind of these 6 drops here. I think it's mainly these 8 drops that I have a bit of an issue with, and they're just very clunky. They mean that early on in the game you can't really you'll struggle to get those hands that really give you like a streamlined game plan. They're great to drop into play with like Kobold Illusionists and things like that, but Especially, you know, I always say this, whenever we play budget decks, I always try and lean towards aggressive rather than controlling, because when we're playing budget, you know, a card like the Lich King or Ysera, these, you know, amazing legendaries that go in most control decks, they have a big payoff, and they can really take over a game on their own. A lot of the Death Knights are like this as well. And if you're the person playing Violet Worms and Deranged Doctors and that kind of stuff, and your opponent's the one playing Lich Kings and Yseras and, you know, Death Knight, whoever, you're probably going to lose that game in the long run. So that's why I generally go a bit more low to the ground. So I'd like to experiment with this deck, maybe cutting some of these higher end things, and maybe trying to get some cubes in there. Maybe we can cut some of these rares, any of these rares that are in here, and get some cubes in, because I think that would be really good, both as another way for us to trigger our big death rattles like our Devil's Law's Eggs and our Mechanical Whelps, but also just lower that curve a little bit, little bit of upside as well if we get the Necrium Blade and the cube. The other card that I'm interested in not in here is Necrium Vial. You know, this was a card that in the last Death Rattle Rogue deck we played, it was mentioned, the creator mentioned that this was the most important card in the deck, and it is epic, so maybe that's probably the reason that it's not in here, but I'd love to see a version maybe we can even cut down even thinner on the rares and stuff, and maybe just play like Necrium Vial, Necrium Blade, Cube, or something like that. See what we can do. But anyway, big shout outs to Kiwi and Bacon for this lovely budget deck. If you haven't checked them out, please go do so. Check them out on YouTube, check them out on Twitch. One of the greatest content creators, Hearthstone content creators out there. Always pushing out great content. You can also, if you're watching on YouTube, find all the links down in the description, including a link over to the Hearthstone deck article. Jump over there, give them some love, leave a lovely thoughtful comment, as I know you will. And all my details are down there as well, including a link over to Twitter, which is the best place to catch me. You can, if you've got any decks you want me to play, you can send them through to me over there. And until next time, stay safe, stay wavy, and don't put on the cloak of invisibility. Bye. I hope you enjoyed that video. Check out other ones over here, or come subscribe to the Wave Pool for more excellent times.